Hello, this is Esther.
Over here.
Of you, me, and Sicily. And we're doing another fireside chat. The rest are on our YouTube channel, so make sure you check them out.
Hey, can you do me a favor, please? Leave a comment for us. We love comments.
And it is those comments coming from you on our YouTube channel that we will address some of your questions. We've got lots of people from all over the world, Alfred, not only the United States, but also Canada and Australia watching.
The Australians really love us. That's because I cook on the Barbie.
Actually, we will be cooking on the Barbie.
That's actually
okay.
we will. He's
so,
right.
A few questions from Shannon from Australia. He wants to know, he had a lot of questions, but these are the ones that I picked out. Where do you go shopping? At what foods do you miss? You go first.
Foods do I miss? Well, we go shopping local supermarkets, which are great, even better than the ones in the States, in my view. Even cheaper than the ones in the States.
Well, wait a second. We
in
also
my view,
go,
too.
not only to supermarkets that have, comprehensive anything you need for the house, but I like to go to the mom and pop's fruit and vegetable places, also go to the butcher for the meat, the fish market for the fish.
The bread shop.
The bread shop.
The bread shop for the bread. The pharmacia for the pharmacy stuff.
I mean, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of stops to make
You know the
if you do it that
pharmacies
way.
here? There's no big places like CVS or Rite Aid or anything like that. It's all family-owned stuff. So you get to know people, and guess what? You're supporting the local economy when you go to all these little places. That's what I think.
All right, so
But you
we
asked me.
are from the United States, from north of Boston, and I want to know, Alfred Zappa,
Yes.
or Shannon wants to know, what foods do you miss?
Number one, peanut butter. This is Jif extra crunchy, because I'm a connoisseur, I'm a purist. You can't get the peanut butter here, it's awful. Number two, for my hot dogs, sweet relish. Not around, they don't have sweet relish. They have sour pickles, but not...
No, the sour pickles, let me give you one of them that I miss. I miss dill pickles and sauerkraut. The
No.
pickles here are sweet. They're not like sauerkrauty.
Can I tell you something about
Soury.
Esther? She makes the best, what is that stuff called? Coleslaw I've ever had in my life. It blows away the stuff that you buy.
See,
even
you
in the
miss coleslaw, and I made it happen.
That's right.
All right, and the third, one more thing you missed?
Well, actually, a good hamburger. I want to thank my friends Anne-Marie and Mike Watt, who are here working in Sicily. They get us this stuff periodically. These are hamburgers, because they're made in Sicily. I think those cows, they run them to death. There's not a bit of fat on these things. They're awful. They're terrible.
All right, one more question from Shannon, which was a really good one. Do children live with parents into adulthood, and does the family thing still exist in Sicily? Yes and yes.
Oh my God, they never move out. That's what the story is. You've got generational people living together. Why? Because a lot of jobs, there aren't any jobs for some of these people. So they all live
Don't
together.
get me wrong, it's not everyone, but a lot of kids do stay with their parents. Now, the second one is the
third.
family thing.
What's the family thing?
Is the family thing still a thing in Sicily? For sure, 100%, especially Sundays. Sunday is family day.
La familia è tutti. You know what that means? The family is everything. And believe me, in Sicily, the family is everything.
And speaking of family, the Family Guy, one of our fans on YouTube wants to know, would love to hear more about things such as bug sprays, travel advice, important travel tips. We will have a travel tips video for you in just a bit, but if you go through our YouTube channel, we also did, I think, 2 or 3 of them. But bug spray, that's one of my favorite topics, because they love me. The mosquitoes, they love me, especially in the summer. Make sure you bring bug spray, for sure. They do have them here in the pharmacia, but make sure you bring it.
You know the thing about bugs? They have to be killed. I mean, it's very simple. There's no 2 ways about it. Kill them. But don't leave your doors and windows open. They come in, okay? Screens, if you have screens. We have screens. We have American screens put in, and believe me, it really works well. You know what else works well when there's bugs around, Esther? My flask. Fill it up with gin or scotch or bourbon. It won't bother you.
Okay, and
Next.
oops.
Next question.
Okay. Is it possible for foreigners to understand the Italian political system? Ooh.
Yes.
Is it possible to understand any political system?
The answer is yes. Once you go to Wikipedia, you can find some general info about it. People don't even know, for example, that the parliament here in Italy is twice as big as the American parliament. We have 330 million people in the States, and our parliament is what? Our House is 435, another 100. That's 535 Congress people. It's almost double here. There's like 700 or 800, some of which, by the way, are elected for life. It's really different.
All right. So here are some new things we're going to do in these fireside chats. We're going to give you a couple of sentences or phrases or words that if you're coming to Sicily, you must have.
Okay, go ahead. Start.
Dove il bagno? Where's the bathroom? You need that, right? Or just go bagno, bathroom.
I think the most important thing for a man is il conto per favore. That means the bill, please.
Okay, another one. Quanto costa?
How much?
You go to the market, the prices aren't out there, or you want a cup of coffee. Quanto costa?
When you bump into somebody, you say mi scusi or mi dispiace.
I'm sorry, mi dispiace.
That's all. That's all.
All right, I'm going to do another very unusual thing. Alfred, is there something you want to talk about to finish up?
Today?
No, tomorrow.
What do I want to talk about right now that's like, really getting me? Well, I want to tell you something. After this video is over, my grill right over there, I'm cooking sausage. I'm cooking sausage that my butcher made up for me that has, listen to this, cheese and tomato in it. I got a whole kilo.
Oh, and we're going to show it to you. But you know what? When I didn't eat sausage for a long time, and I'm not much of a meat person, but you know which sausage I like? With fennel.
Oh, fennel's
Finocchio.
great. Fennel's great,
Oh.
yeah. The finocchio is great. What we do is we cook it up at once, and then we eat what we want. Not too much. We just eat what we want, but not too much. And then we put it in our Italian sauce called a sugu. So that's what we're going to do.
Which, by the way, we also have an episode on how to make
Yeah.
sugu, Sicilian sauce, and meat.
So today is a Sunday, and on a Sunday typically is a traditional family day where they eat sugu, sausage, stuff like that. We're a fresh veggies guy. Every single solitary day, she buys fresh vegetables every day. We try to get fish into our diet 2 or 3 times a week. Red meat only once a week, and today's the day. That's why I'm so excited. And then chicken or turkey, things like that.
You know what I forgot to say? One thing that I do miss?
What?
Good Chinese food.
No.
Good Chinese food. I mean, there are Chinese sushi restaurants here, but not as good. Sicilian food versus Chinese food. Sicilian food all the way.
Can I ask you a question now?
Yes.
How about, I'm going to put it right on the spot. Sicilian food versus
Hungarian
food.
Ooh, can't compare. They're both great. And
Thai?
thankfully,
Is it Thai?
and thankfully, I have all the products here that I can make Hungarian food with very easily.
That's correct. She's an excellent cook, and she's getting better and better. She made me an apple pie a couple of weeks ago. Can you imagine that? Nobody makes apple pie in Sicily. I had the only one. It was so good, the first one, I nailed it on the wall.
Thanks for watching this episode of You, Me, and Sicily. Actually, I keep saying that, but it's Fireside Chats with Esther and Alfred. Make sure you
Okay.
subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Fun. I like doing these things, Esther. It's fun doing them.
And check us out on Facebook.
Ciao.
You, Me, and Sicily. Ciao. So here you go, folks. Sausage cooking with this view. What kind of sausage do we have, Alfred?
We have tomato and cheese sausage from our friend at the butcher shop. Yum.